from a story perspective, which to me are the most important and most meaningful, I can speak of a couple that were really touching to my heart. One was a set of grandparents who came in for their vaccines, and they've been trying so hard to get in for a vaccine somewhere without success. And they came in for their appointment, and lo and behold, their grandson, who happens to be an employee of ours, was volunteering that day at the community vaccination center. And boy, it makes me emotional, sorry. He hadn't seen his grandparents in 6 months because of trying to stay socially distanced from his grandparents. And I know he reached back out to me Monday morning after that clinic and said, that he was just so thrilled that in, 4 weeks, he was going to be able to see his grandparents for the first time in 6 months and spend time with them because they were vaccinated, and how meaningful that was to him. I also did kind of a real kind of point in time estimate when we have 100 patients coming in an hour, and I kind of just looked around the observation area and the vaccinationist area, and I counted like 12 or 15 folks that were there at the time that were over 65 that were there in wheelchairs or walkers. And I made a point to try to touch base with 6 or 7 of them after their experience it was a learning, right? We've just been open 2 weeks. I wanted to find out, was it easy for them to access? Did they have any problem getting in and out? How was their experience? And did they have any recommendations for us? And all I heard was praise. It was easy to access. It was very fast. Folks were saying we were in and out in 20 minutes. And, observation is a minimum of 15 minutes. So that's a pretty fast turnaround. That they just felt so grateful to be vaccinated and thought the experience was just wonderful, that staff was very helpful and wonderful. I would also say that, my dad's cousin got a vaccine, and he's a Vietnam War veteran and somebody who doesn't always buy into all of this COVID stuff. And so, you both want to get folks in that really want the vaccine, that are really just waiting to get it. But I will also say that when you can convince folks that have a little bit of vaccine hesitancy to get it, that's also extremely meaningful, right? So there's a number. I could go on and on. There's a lot of stories I could tell, but they're very exciting, and they're very heartwarming, and I think are very inspiring for all the folks that are working the vaccine clinic.